Now, first misperception regarding supervision be removed. Supervision is not to catch the subordinate for doing something wrong. It is not a catching attitude of the seniors that we call supervision. It has positive connotation. It has got positive meanings. And the positive meaning is that a senior person, for instance, vice principal or a principal or a section head, who has more experience, who has got more knowledge probably, moves around, sees the teaching learning process being carried out by the teachers, stops there for a while, observes, and gives feedback to the teacher how that process, according to him, was going on. Indirectly, the teacher is being groomed. The teacher is being told how to improve. So it is a sort of supplementing the teacher with the experience which the supervisor has. So good for the teacher, good for the institution. And thus, a whole spirit behind supervision is bringing improvement in the institution and in the teacher learning process and in making the teaching more effective. And let me remind you here, effective teaching is the one which brings desirable changes. Desirable changes in what? Desirable changes in academic level of the students, the attitude and behavior of the students, and the skill development of the students. So it's a comprehensive process, and the this effective teaching is enriched by the rich experience of the supervisors who may be a vice principal, principal in educational setting. Here is another photograph, and that gives you an idea what is supervision is all about. Supervision is a link between what the management and the teacher. The supervisor has walked into the class, seen probably the board is not good enough, needs repairs. The fans are not working properly. The room is not airy. The furniture are not appropriate. Any observation which the supervisor himself observes or the teacher very respectfully brings to the notice of the boss, the supervisor, that this would facilitate her in teaching learning process. So the principal, if he himself can get the things done, he's an important link of management, so he will get it done. Otherwise, if he requires the blessing of a senior person or senior management, he would bring that to the notice of the senior management and get the things done. So it is a beautiful link between the teacher and the management. Supervisor is a beautiful link. It's an excellent link. If he works in the right spirit, he performs his duties according to the book, it can further enhance the effectiveness of the teaching learning process going on in different classrooms. What is the purpose of the supervision? As given in the definition of supervision, 90% of supervision is guidance. It's not catching unaware. It's not catching red-handed. It is guidance. The supervisor serves as a beacon light. 10% performance appraisal, identifying the potentials of the subordinates. And not only he's guiding, but in a way he's observing also the supervisor that this teacher has got these potentials. Maybe in a junior class, maybe in a junior class, the potential of this teacher is being wasted. So observing her potential, the supervisor may, when planning next classes, would keep that in mind. So the potentials of teachers are utilized. The principles of supervision are that number one, people must always understand clearly what is expected of them. Number one principle is that when the boss goes around, when the supervisor goes around, those who are being supervised, they should know that what is our duty, what is expected of us at this point of time. That should be crystal clear to them. Number two, people must have guidance in their work. Information should be provided to them, techniques to have a better teaching should be provided to them, even coaching may be given, and the impressions to improve the body language or communication skills or other things to make the personality more effective should be given. Now, good work always should be recognized. And the supervisor, when he goes around, if somebody is putting his or her best, coming up with good results, he should be appreciated. If there is a poor work, weak work, substandard performance, again, the person may be criticized for the work. He should not be criticized, or his ego should not be hurt. He should be in a very constructive manner. The criticism should be given at an appropriate type, at an appropriate place, and in an appropriate way. For instance, just admonishing or snubbing or even guiding the teacher in presence of the class doesn't go well, because in a way you are letting her down. In a way, her honor or grace would be affected in front of the students, that she was wrong and hence being guided. More principles of supervision. People should have opportunities to show that they can accept greater responsibility. Now, supervisor may give opportunities of work to youngsters. He should not be afraid of giving a new job to a youngster because that young teacher may goof up. No, it should have confidence, keep a close eye, keep on guiding, and make the performance better with the guidance. People should be encouraged to improve themselves. Always give buck up to the teacher who is doing well. Then motivate her. Give them incentive to improve by telling them how they can improve their degree. Say if they are B.Ed, motivate them, give them incentives, give them opportunities to go for M.Ed, and you need to give some guidelines plus some concessions also. People should work in safe and healthful environment. The supervisor should ensure that the activity which is going on is in a good, hygienic, conducive physical environment. For instance, during the summers, the proper cooling arrangement. It may not be AC, but there should be fans at least. And if there's a electricity breakdown frequent, then there should be some backup system also. Because in the heat wave, the teaching learning process cannot go well. So providing them a good opportunity like cooling or heating, or whatever the case may be, is required.